Maldini, played into the box. Oh, that was vital. Pele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the pass is intercepted. That has been cut short. De Rossi. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Totti. He has a look up. He's having a shot! And it's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from...
Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's going to be...
There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, straight into the action.
Rafael Varane is someone...
Oh, he's having a go! That's got him rattled. Pressing high and with purpose. João Neves. And it's Cruyff. That's a good run down the left. Schneider. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. And he was quick to react. Now it's Neves. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rafael Varane. Hazard. That's really well manoeuvred. Hazard. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's aimed into the middle. That's really well cleared. De Rossi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And for a moment, time stood still. And back to the keeper. This is a promising build-up. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Company turns back here, probably the best option. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, great run, magical. Cruyff. Nmecha is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Neves.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Ball's gone out of play. And it's Vitinha. Oh, what a ball! That has ended up in no man's land. Opts for safety. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Vitinha, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Cruyff. Ball in towards the middle. And that is expertly dealt with. Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lampard. And that could set him on his way. It's Ibrahimovic! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Takes the shot! Now it's Lampard. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. It's their second corner of the game. And he's quick to get rid. Hazard. Lampard has the space to scheme. Goes down, but nothing given. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafael Varane. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And this is Messi. Look at the space here. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. And here's Totti. That'll be a corner. So, third corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. And this is Totti. And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best. Quality ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam can be pretty happy with their production line, but they still need some lubrication in one or two places to create a flow.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Maldini. Lampard tries to play it through. Maldini. Lampard. And it's Lampard. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rafael Varane. That's Zambrotta.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Zambrotta. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Threads one in. De Rossi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
And the shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! About as smooth as it gets. And there is your opener. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh no, that was never going to make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now the ball in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. That is good alertness. João Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Totti. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro makes the interception. Vitinha has created one goal already. It's a promising position. Oh, that's well spotted. Azar. Half an hour gone in the second half. Zambrotta. Azar. And claimed it back swiftly. He's found a way past. Vitinha. Looking tidy in possession here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
Lampard! And that could have brought them level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 9, Francesco Totti. Number
Keep the ball
10,
and you win the game. It really is that
number
simple.
22,
Kyle Walker.
Schneider. Number 13,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
coming on the field.
Cruyff.
Number 7,
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
number 6,
Romario!
Gullit.
Romario! You beauty! A finish of true class. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter?
Big chance! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Vietnam give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Ronaldo chasing after it. And this is Ronaldo. And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Vietnam can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Cannavaro making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's a good foray he's making. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bruno Fernandes, in it comes, and back out. Lampard, driving on and making good progress. He might be in here! Oh, a robust challenge. Marcelo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here, and he shoots! It's hit the upright. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Lampard. Played back, tries to pass it through. Pirlo. Vinicius Junior, he's got away. Thuram gets a foot in here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's having a pop! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Bruno Fernandes does really well there, he is strong. Bruno Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's picked his way through. And it's been hooked away. Taken back almost at once. And here's Dembele. He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Totti. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he welcomes it in. Always goal side. And he was alert to it. The keeper's ball. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Totti! Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Totti! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Vietnam really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Vinicius Junior is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And here's Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now this could be a Bruno Fernandes! Goal, Italy! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Lampard. Ibrahimovic. Hazard. Oh, this looks sharp. Bruno Fernandes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Maldini eases him off the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. That is good alertness.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
No, that's been intercepted. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And he is going into that little black book. Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out towards the right wing. Aimed beyond the defence. Here it is. He leaps for it against the crossbar. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, that's clever. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed.
It's Totti! Oh, what a be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crossed into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Sneijder. Lovely ball and a real... And the finish! And that's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up.
And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment. And at half-time the score is 1-1. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Totti is onto this, and the through ball. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Really well played, he read that perfectly.
Now it's Sneijder. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed... Shot, surely! Pirlo. Seedorf producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Looking to play him in. Bale. A heavy challenge. Oh, it's come loose. That has not gone well. Takes a shot! Goal, Italy! And they've got their lead back. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Italy. Hazard! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Attenzione,
Time then for the first
sostituzione.
substitution of the game. Almost an hour gone. That'll be a throw. That's going right the way across. Now, can they get... Chance! And a neat finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection.
Decent chance! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Vietnam with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's found a way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Dembele! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Mbappe! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Can he finish? Goal! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Hullet.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 20.
Italy making further changes here, and in quick succession. Pele getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pele, and this is Pele. Cannavaro clears without hesitation.
Italy really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Hullet. Nedved wins the duel this time. That's going wide left.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Knocks it into space. Picked up. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Vietnam have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here...
And Hullet! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Zambrota. That pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bullet. That's that, the end. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Selangor have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty.
It's Ibrahimovic! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too.
And the shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Selangor are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Balde scooting forward. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now he's off and running. Makalele. And that is a little undercooked. Lampard. Totti is in a really good position out wide. He's onside! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yamal. Selangor have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Czech sends that a long way. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Belletti. Lampard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable Totti! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Almost half an hour in now. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Opts for safety. João Neves. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And that could set him on his way. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. Makalele. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lampard. And this is Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Thuram for Varane. Looking to play it, and he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Maldini. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's played it back. Shot could be on. Now, can he finish?
Added time.
Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Ronaldinho plays it short. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Vietnam are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back underway.
Vietnam can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Spread to the right. Looking for options for movement. João Neves. Ronaldinho. Makaleli. And it's Balde. There's the crossfield ball. No way through there. Lampard. He's in a great position here. And this is Sneijder. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent, the way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Thuram clears it away.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free. And he's certainly onside here. João Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to cross. Oh, well played. The pass has gone astray. Selangor have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Makaleli. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Sneijder. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So we're ready to go. And that's a poor penalty.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Makalele. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Neves. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for a runner. He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van der Ven gets across and deals with it. Now it's Hazard. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Belletti. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Steaming shot, surely! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Coming on to replace him is number 7, Mbappe.
Selangor have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Sneijder. And back to the keeper they go. Van der Ven. And Balde. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, good! And it's been given this time, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control.
3 minutes added time.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Rossi. Stojkovic. And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent.
He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thuram. He'll try from distance. Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing.
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Edmilson. Lahm. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cruyff. That's good play. And this is Nedved. Nedved crosses. And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Roberto Carlos clears. And it's De Rossi. So what can they make of this? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Spread to the right. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he cuts out the supply.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Hazard. This is a promising build-up. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Totti. Bragantino are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Edmilson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Lampard. Hazard. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Hazard with the delivery. And that should get the job done. Bullet. Edmilson. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Snyder. Hazard. And no, he's seen through all of that. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nesta gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet. Edmilson. It's Drogba! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And it's Cruyff. There they go, hunting in packs. And he's chosen to go back. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Lampard. And this is Totti. Totti! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lampard, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ibrahimovic receives it in a good position here. And it's Schneider. It's Schneider! And no mistake! No, he's not going to get any further than that. Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Lahm goes short. Aimed at the far side. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Maldini.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Oh, good spread. Lahm delivers. And it's a goal! And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11, Ibrahimovic. Number 22,
It's
Schneider.
Nedved.
Number 13, Frank Lampard. Number
Vietnam
10,
needing a change of fortune here.
coming on the field.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Roberto Carlos
Number 6,
is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Number 19,
Ibrahimovic
George Best.
played into
Number
space.
24,
Nicely worked.
Stojkovic. Number
Czech
18,
breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Substitution in progress.
Nedved. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Hullet. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Hullet. Take back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, this looks sharp. Best gets flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Bragantino are making a change now. Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Lahm. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's gone backwards. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Over to the right flank. Chance here to counter. And here's Nedved. Shot a goal! Well, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
For a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's managed to get free. Vietnam now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Rafael Varane, always a very imposing presence at the back. And smartly reclaimed. Best. Oh, good climb! That's going up front in a hurry.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There will be three.
Played out towards the right wing. Looking for options. There's the shot! Off the post! Goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Chance! It's a loose ball. Now that is commitment to the cause. All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. Lovely feet. And the shot! And again! Oh, it's come loose. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side.